Coming up on first pitch here in the Bronx, Game 2 of the AL Division Series is next. On an overcast afternoon in the Bronx, MLB The Show welcomes you inside beautiful new Yankee Stadium as it'll play host to this edition of Major League Baseball. We are just about set here for Game 2 of this American League Division Series, as it'll be the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. And welcome everybody inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Eric Karros. Dave, what do you look for in a postseason matchup like this one?
Well, here in the playoffs, every mistake is magnified, so the team that plays solid defense and can avoid base running mistakes should be in good shape. Let's see if either of those two things makes an impact.
All right, Dave, thanks, and we'll hear from Eric in a moment. But for now, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. And it's brought to us by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And set to face these guys is a man who tied for the Major League lead with 21 wins a year ago, the All-Star left-hander CC Sabathia. A look there at the Yankees defensively, and they feature an infield full of Gold Glove Award winners as Jeter, Cano, and Teixeira all took home hardware in 2010. Ryan Rayburn will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's one gone.
Always good to get the first out of a ball game to help settle you in a little.
So one away, and here's Maglio Ordonez. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Too high. Ball 3.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
And close but no cigar, says Joe Watson. It's ball 4.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher Victor Martinez. And a double play ball here for A-Rod. The second for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. So a good start here in the first for CC Sabathia. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. State Farm again has the starting lineup for the Yankees, and it looks like this. And getting in his final warm-up tosses, there you see the very promising young right-hander Max Scherzer. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
And you can bet he'll turn to that slider quite a bit here this afternoon, so these guys better be prepared for it.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Probably one too many fastballs that time, as after fighting off the last couple, he finds one he likes and drives it for a base hit.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. And Granderson runs. Teixeira swings and hits this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away. The cleanup hitter Alex Rodriguez will dig in here. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And this is in the dirt, but nicely blocked that time by Martinez. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And the pitch. Shallow center. Santiago has got it, and the side is retired. So one run here on one hit, one error in the inning, and no one left on base. Miguel Cabrera leads things off now in the top half of the second. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Got to be tempting to try to sneak a fastball by him inside, but you do run the risk of him really getting a hold of one.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Well, he's flirting with disaster there, but he's going to live to tell about it. It's not often you get a belt-high fastball past this guy with 2 strikes, but he managed to do it.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the left-handed bat of Brennan Bosch. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Juan Rivera will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1.
Boy, and he has been razor sharp these first 2 innings.
Called strike 0-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Ramon Santiago will stand in for the first time here. Now the first pitch from CC. Lined hard to center field. Granderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll see Derek Jeter when we come back, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. There you see Derek Jeter now to lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this is hit well towards the hole, and that'll get on through. A leadoff single for Jeter.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point, but a first pitch single here to begin the inning will at least put him into a stretch right away.
Swing hard liner to left center. Rivera comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
And this could have really gotten the inning off to a good start, but this finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Troy Glaus will get his first cuts here. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Yanks leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Brandon Inge will take his cuts now. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now, heading for third. Long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
Next best thing to a home run right there. A leadoff triple gives him a golden opportunity to tie this ball game and maybe even more.
Casper Wells steps in now. Now the first pitch from CC. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Here we go one more time. This is in show motion presented by State Farm. You're going to see a good illustration of exactly what it means to get gassed on a fastball. He had no chance of catching up to that one.
Ryan Rayburn will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And remember now, you've still got a base open out there, so you could conceivably walk him and look for the double play.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And if you're looking for a pitch up to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're going to get one.
And he misses 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. A collision, and I believe he hangs on for the out. Oh, did he take a shot?
Well, let's take another look, Matt. That runner's committed to scoring on the ground ball, and he's going to do all he can do to try to jar that ball loose. But an excellent job of holding on at the plate.
Maglio Ordonez digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
Now, I think the big fella wanted the call, but he didn't get it.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And Ordonez has himself a base hit. And he'll be thrown out at third. Trying to take the extra base with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. Nick Swisher will start things out when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 1-0. And here is Nick Swisher now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, that pitch is way up there. I'm not sure how he could have ever thought that was going to be a strike.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Now the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
This is one thing about being a guy that steals a lot of bases out there. You're rarely going to catch anyone off guard. I think they were pretty much certain he'd be on the move in this sequence, and a good throw takes care of him at second base.
The 1-0 home now to Granderson. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
And when a guy like this lets 2 go in a row, you know he's looking for something else.
The ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Number 57 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 1-0. Victor Martinez will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
And now you've got the 3, 4, and 5 guys due here to start the 4th. So hopefully they're set up for some kind of a breakthrough against this guy.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Good fastball there on the outside part of the plate. He got him to reach for it, and all he could do was send an easy grounder to second.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
And boy, he has been very efficient on the mound this afternoon.
Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2.
Yeah, and both these pitches have been strikes, but neither's been in a spot he can drive.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Brennan Bosch will be the batter. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, and when you get strike 1 on the corner, you can expand that strike zone right away.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And that is a world-class changeup there.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Still working on a 1-0 lead. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And it's been rare for him to fall behind a hitter in this game. He's been getting ahead all afternoon.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And he's got a tough task here going through the 3, 4, and 5, so you hate to fall behind the first guy.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
At 2-1, Matt, he can still try to sit on location.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
Well, there's something to be said for being a good bad ball hitter. That one was out of the zone, but he got a base hit anyway.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will be the batter. Throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And with all this first pitch swinging, he's hardly broken a sweat out there.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. And a swing by Rodriguez, but he got under it a bit as this will be pretty routine. Therefore, it is Ordonez, 1 away. Derek Jeter will stand in. Base hit his first time around. On the ground down the first base line, Santiago. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. A look at Jeter, now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Jeter's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, and Jeter's in there at second base.
And with 2 outs, this was an excellent spot to try to take second. Worst case scenario, if you get thrown out, you allow a good hitter to come back and lead off the next inning. Now you give him an opportunity to drive you in with a simple base hit.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rivera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Juan Rivera will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. First pitch coming. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Just really struggling to get anything going offensively right now. Even balls that are hit somewhat sharply are right at guys, and there's another example there.
Ramon Santiago will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch on the way. Now here's a fastball at the knees, and that location has paid off for him so far. It's 0-1.
Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, in general, the more you can work in that lower half of the zone, the more success you're going to have.
Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow!
Well, even in his own ballpark, those fans down there can get awfully obstructive when it comes to foul balls. But he's able to lean in and take that one out of the first row.
First 2 in the inning are set down now for Brandon Inge. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And he still has the wherewithal to get the out at first, but now we'll have to see if he's all right. Troy Glaus will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw from Santiago will take care of him at first for the first out.
Heck, who needs strikeouts when you can keep the ball in the infield? He's punched out only 1 guy here so far, but he's still managed to pitch an awfully smart ball game to this point.
Jorge Posada is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And he's really found that changeup here in the middle innings.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Ordonez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
And this isn't a guy out there that's noted for his speed or his glove. But I think just about anybody can pull in a ball when it's right at him.
Nick Swisher will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants his in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Brett Gardner will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Casper Wells will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled straight back. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. And that's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Ryan Rayburn stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
So now with 2 away here, we'll see Maglio hit with the bases empty. And here's another first pitch strike, and he's just running roughshod right through this lineup.
Well, they just have not put up much of a fight. I totally agree. He's had his way out there from the word go.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Tough to lay off up there with 2 strikes.
Now here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And let's see if they go back to that changeup for the punch-out after he hasn't bit at the last 2 pitches.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Swisher will make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Curtis Granderson will be the batter, 1 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1, and that's really been the order of the afternoon.
Well, it absolutely has. Working ahead in the count, so important in regards to dictating how you want to pitch a ball game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown is so far.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the always dangerous Mark Teixeira. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Inge is there to make the play as Teixeira's gone on just 1 pitch.
And when your guys aren't generating any offense, you can sometimes feel it's up to you on the mound. And he definitely is keeping them in the ball game at this point.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Victor Martinez will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, and there's a leadoff base runner. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Boy, he might have been thinking he was still throwing his warm-up pitches because that first pitch of the inning was right down Broadway and got turned around for 2 bases.
Miguel Cabrera will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And Mariano Rivera is up and getting loose now in the Yankee bullpen. Now a ball chopped to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Brennan Bosch step in now in a real pressure spot as he's got the possible tying run 90 feet away at third. Now a bullet to first. But taken in over at first for the second out as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Oh, and some seriously bad luck right there. If that's a few feet higher, this is a tie ball game, but now it's going to take a 2-out base hit to even things up.
Juan Rivera will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, and I hope you didn't join us late at home for this one because we haven't seen any action on the scoreboard since way back in the very first inning.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fouled back. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit as the run is in to score from third. And the Tigers will tie the ball game.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good, and he looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Ramon Santiago will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Yeah, with 2 outs, you got to get a good lead at first so you can score that go-ahead run on a ball in the gap.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And the folks here have been treated to quite a ball game so far.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
And he'll just live on the black right there.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. Derek Jeter will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And he's only given up 1 run so far, but here in the 7th, you have to be alert for signs of tiring. Sent out to straightaway center field. Number 57 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Another really close pitch there. He's been around the strike zone quite a bit. You know, sometimes that can be good. Other times, though, it can make you a little too predictable out there.
Hit hard, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Troy Glaus is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
And he's digging himself a hole right here. It's hard to get veteran hitters to chase stuff like that.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
And now that strike zone's starting to dance around on him a bit.
Here it comes, 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Boy, he's really digging himself in a hole right here. The last thing you want to do is put the possible go-ahead run on base without even making him swing the bat.
We'll have a pinch runner coming on now, and it's a former 70 stolen base man in Scott Podsednik. Podsednik not going. The pitch. Jorge Posada stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And after the 2-out walk, now is where you really need to make these guys pay.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And Podsednik will run on any count, so you better keep him close over there.
Podsednik's running. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning.
Looking to move into scoring position with 2 out, but a good throw there nailed it.
Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Carlos Guillen is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Well, coming off the bench, you got to be ready to hit the first good one you see. Now this pitch is right out over the plate, and sure enough, he delivers.
Casper Wells will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far. That's in there for strike 1.
Boy, you gotta love the drama of a low-scoring game where every pitch means something.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fouled back. Now a ball lined to the right side. And he tries to take it from a knee, but this gets by a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
And there you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have him set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
Ryan Rayburn will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Strike at the knees, 0-1.
Boy, and this is a critical part of the game now. He really needs to get a key out here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And you can tell that the scouting report's been telling him to keep everything down here.
Now a ball hit back up the middle to second for one. On to Teixeira and 2 quick outs.
Nothing halts a big inning quite like a double play. That go-ahead run does move up to third, but now it's far less certain they'll be able to get him home.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and stepping in the former batting champion right fielder Maglio Ordonez. And this is taken for a ball low, I guess, but I think Old Blue might need an eye exam. It's 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
And, oh, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
And this deep in the ball game, he really hasn't fallen behind 2-0 on too many guys all afternoon.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, it's so important as a pitcher to have faith that your catcher can block that pitch with a runner on third. That's good work right there.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Victor Martinez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
And here's the man of the hour right here. This is definitely the guy you want up in this spot.
1-1.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now. Worth keeping an eye on.
Now the 1-1. In there at the letters. 1-2 now.
Well, he created his own jam. Now he's trying to get out of it.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
And I hope he's got a strong deodorant because he's really got to be sweating now.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Carlos Guillen is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down. The catcher Jorge Posada will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Swing and a ball pulled into right. And that's going to get down out there. And Ordonez has to play this one off the wall.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Brett Gardner will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
And remember, this is a very tough guy to double up, so even on a ground ball, they might not get out of the inning.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And you always got to be wary of the threat of the bunt here, even with a runner on base.
Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. From the stretch. And he changed up on him here, but this is a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Fights this one off to stay alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Curtis Granderson will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And both these bullpens could have taken off early to go catch a matinee because neither has been needed so far.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Slice down the left side, but foul. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Hit hard toward first. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Out of the Tiger dugout now is Jim Leland. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll lead with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Ryan Perry will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Hard hit towards center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. A run is in. The relay. But he is in there with a 2-run double.
Big at bat there as he breaks open a tie ball game with a clutch 2-run double. Now they can work on potentially opening this game up even further.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And there's the 4th wide one as they complete the free pass to A-Rod here.
Well, at least it gives them a few more options defensively, but you hate to do it at the expense of putting another runner on base.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in steps Derek Jeter. And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
And with the paucity of scoring chances we've seen, a base hit here could wind up being the one that seals the deal.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Number 57 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Miguel Cabrera will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is hit on the ground for A-Rod at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, Matt, this is just what the doctor ordered for a pitcher trying to bring this one home. A quick ground ball to start the night.
Brennan Bosch will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And all this good work on the mound so far can be undone with 1 bad inning. So focus needs to be sharp right here.
And there's ball 1. Swing and a bullet to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
And they're 1 out away now from holding court and winning these first 2 games of the series here at home.
Juan Rivera is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Up with it is Jeter. Throw on to first, and the Yankees held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Well, and this was a good victory for these guys this afternoon. They really earned the win in front of their home fans.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, the postseason is certainly a time to prove your mettle, and he did all of that and more in this game.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave and Eric, I'm Matt. As always, this has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 3-1. Stay tuned for highlights as we say so long from the Bronx.